How you doing, guys? Welcome to the Fit for 90 podcast. I am your host, Cayman Bandel, non-league footballer and strength and conditioning coach. Today, I am very, very excited. I've got a very, very special guest, Lee Ndlovu. I think I pronounced that right. For those of you who don't know, Lee is a professional footballer for Notts County. And honestly, he's an absolute beast. Like, he's someone who's done exactly what a lot of you listening right now want to do. He's gone from playing non-league football to all the way to the pro game. Now, today isn't going to just be about his journey, although he is going to speak about that, but it's about pulling out the things that actually matter for players who are trying to make that same jump. So, Lee, welcome. For those of you who might not know your journey properly, just give us like a little background on where you've played, how you've got to the point you're at now, and where it started really, and that journey that you've taken.
First of all, hello guys. I'm buzzing to be here. I ain't gonna lie, I've been waiting for someone to come ask me about my story. It's been a while.
Long overdue.
Yeah, it's been long overdue. Where'd you even start? 16 or younger?
As far back as you can remember, really, like in terms of like how you went from, how did you get into a non-league game first? Like, where did you start with that?
First, so I started football late for one. We need to get that point. That's a big point. I started football at 12 for Highfield Rangers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna send you some pictures from. I was a little fatty, bold. My dad used to butcher my hair. Used to butcher my hair. Started at Highfield Rangers. I spent a couple years there, and then when I was 15, 16, I had quite a lot of friends that played for Elston Park, and Elston Park were like the best at the time. And yeah, I ended up going to Elston Park, and God forbid I was the worst player there, bro.
Really?
I was the worst player. Like, you could ask anyone that played in that team, even the management team will tell you I was the worst player there. Like, but the only thing I had was stature. I was a lot bigger than everyone else.
Right. Okay.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
And I had a little bit of pace, so I could always just bully people. But when it came to finishing, scoring goals, God, I was terrible. The worst. But yeah, spent 15 till 18 at Elston Park.
What level were they then? Are they the same they are now in terms of step?
Yo, if I tell you something, I'm lying, bro, because I can't remember.
That's cool.
I played the Wednesday Floodlit League.
Okay, yeah.
I played the Wednesday Floodlit
Midweek Floodlit, yeah.
But then they would bring me into the first team on a Saturday.
Got you, okay.
But because I had the stature, it was all right.
Yeah, you could handle it.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember, obviously, I used to play football at Nelson Mandela Park, and there's another park near Braunton that we used to play football with, like, my dad, my uncles, my brothers, and some other African uncles and that.
Yeah.
And you know, Africans, they're all strong.
Yeah,
they're all
solid.
strong. They're skinny, but they're strong.
Yeah.
See the tackles that were flying.
Yeah, I know them ones.
It put me in such a good position when I went into men's football, because these lot would never take it easy on me.
Yes.
You get me?
Yeah.
My dad would always, like, kind of protect me. My uncle just wanted to be skillful.
Yeah.
But then the other uncles,
they didn't care.
Because they knew that I could run and I was kind of quick.
Yeah.
Just run away from them. They used to take me out.
It's conditioned you in a way where you didn't even know it at the time.
Exactly. And then at 18, I moved to, where did I go? Me, Courtney, Cam. You know Cameron Powell, Courtney.
Yeah, played with Cam.
We went to Oadby Town.
Okay.
Went to Oadby Town under Jeff. What a man. That man used to look after us, man, in different ways. And we ended up winning. We ended up winning the league. Couldn't tell you what league it was. I'm not gonna lie. I was just buzzing to be in not the pro game, in the men's game.
Yeah.
And then from there, I moved to Hull Beach.
Okay.
Under Graham Jury.
Right.
Sick manager. What's the word? How can I? He's just all in. He's got fire in his body. Like, when he talks, you're like, all right.
Everyone's locked in. One of them ones. Yeah.
Done that. Went to pre-season the next season. But I scored, about 15, 16 goals that season when I went to... No, sorry. I scored 7 goals the first season. And then the second season, I scored like 15, 16. And at the time, there was another dude who you might know, Shay Adams, who was at Ilkeston.
Yeah.
And we was obviously in the same league, but I used to look at him and think, yo, nah, I need to beat him.
Yeah.
I
It's
need
good
to
to
be
have that.
good.
It's good to have that competitiveness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I ended up, no, wait, no, I'm not. I moved to Grantham, which were in the same league, I think.
Yeah.
I scored some more goals. Again, Che's there. He got sold. Lee Hughes got sold. Moved to Ilkeston. And then spent what, a year and a half at Ilkeston. A year and a half. And then things just went a little bit lapsy-daisy with like the payments and stuff. Like they were paying us late and coming up with all these excuses. Obviously, I was still young at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, I think I'm 19.
Wow. Still, you're
19?
still young, isn't it?
Yeah, 19. But in the game now, like people think 19 you should be up there. But that's not the case. Like there's so many case studies, there's so many studies, there's so many people that you look at and think, yo, this guy's getting a move at 22, 23, 24.
Yeah.
Do you
But
get me?
almost like, do you feel like it's like at that age you're learning your trade a little bit? Like those 19, 20, 21. That's how I think it is.
100%.
It is, yeah. I think
And
those guys that like really young who make it to the top level like that, like I think there's obviously we hear a lot about them, but I think they're an anomaly. Like they're kind of genetic freaks, you know. Like
100%.
most lads, they kind of earn the right and learn the trade early
100%.
on.
And little things like being in a professional environment from a young age, you learn so much. Like little things like how to use your body. Because I was always big.
Yeah.
I never learned how to use my body and put my body in the right positions.
Yeah.
And then add the gym to that. I never trained like a footballer.
Yeah.
I trained like a gym person.
Yeah.
You get me? I trained like a bodybuilder. So
Yeah.
I was lifting at that age, I was lifting like 50 kgs on each arm on
That's
dumbbell
crazy.
press.
That's
Do you get
crazy.
me?
Yeah.
And I've always had that gym strength, but not football strength, because they're two completely different things.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
So how did you transition that then? That's really interesting to hear, because when I see it a lot with lads who like train like bodybuilders, but they don't add that element into it where it's like, okay, I need to take this onto the football pitch now. Like, how did you do that? Was it through certain types of gym exercises, or was it actually going out to the pitch and practicing like body shapes, body positions, knowing how to use your body?
Do you know what? When I moved so it was Ilkeston and then Brackley. At Brackley, we had a guy called Mark Noon. He's like PhD. They call him Dr. Noon. They call him like, he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
He kind of started teaching me little things like how to gym properly.
Yeah.
So that it transfers to the football pitch.
Got you.
Yes,
I'm more like more power and work in there and things like that. Yeah.
But to utilize the muscles that I have, I need to be using them in a better way.
Got you.
You get me?
Yeah.
So like we went to Coventry University, and the most that I tried to squat was probably, I don't know, 70 kg at this point. I'm not even bantering. Let's say 70 to 90 kg. So there was me, Jimmy, guys. I think there was Godja as well, Alex Godja. And we all went, and Matt Lowe, if I'm not mistaken, we all went to Coventry University and we just started squatting. But you know, when squatting next to other lads, like you get a little bit.
It's a different level.
So we've obviously done boom, 70 kg, and I'm banging it out. And he's gone, put some more weight on it. So now I'm looking at this man like, yo,
how much did you weigh at the time? Do you remember?
I've always been in and around the between 90 and 94 kg. That's where I've always been.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he's got me. He said, yeah, add some more weight to that. I'm thinking, bro, this is uncharted territory. I've never been here before. I've never been here before. So we've gone to like 120, and I'm not gonna lie, I've bashed it out.
Yeah.
Probably like 12 reps.
That's crazy. 120, 12 reps is crazy.
Yeah, I've mashed it out, bro. And then he's gone, add some more. Now I'm like, yo, now I'm a bit nervous. Like, I'm thinking, I've never done this. Like, I've never exposed my body to this.
Yeah.
Like, he's gone, no, don't worry, we're here. You're safe. Just try it.
Yeah.
Again, banged it out.
That's crazy, man. Was that the first time you've ever lifted that sort of weight?
Yeah. Before that, it was more leg press.
Yeah.
Leg press. Every machine possible apart from squats.
I see.
Like when it comes to chess, yeah, I'll bang out chest press because I want to be big.
Yeah.
I want to impress, the people that I don't need to impress.
Yeah.
And yeah, we ended up going up to 180 that day.
Wow.
180.
That's incredible, man.
I ended up doing like 6 reps of like 180.
That's incredible.
And
even 6 reps of 180 is crazy. That's good numbers, man.
But like the first time you've ever done it, it's scary.
Yeah, of course,
I'm
man.
thinking, I'm really strong.
Yeah, it helps having the lads with you as well. Like that brings a certain side out. But also, just in case you can't make it, it's like they'll catch the bar kind of thing.
Exactly.
That always helps as well. Yeah.
Well, I banged out all the reps, and that year, yeah, I had a good season because I had him. I had Mark Noon kind of looking after me, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's wicked, man.
Yeah, then so from Grantham, moved to Ilkeston, spent a year and a half, then moved to Brackley, and I moved to Brackley. I think it was in January, but I didn't get many minutes, and then I was close to like going out on loan and stuff. And then one day, the manager just pulled me. He goes, "Obviously, I know that you've not been playing, and I know you want to be playing. So today you're gonna get your chance.
Wicked.
You're gonna get your chance." And yeah, and then from there, I started playing. That game, I scored the winner. I can't tell you where it was, but I wish I remember.
Yeah,
that was my first goal.
It must be on YouTube somewhere, surely.
Yeah. And I remember, like, I got the ball out wide to the right, and because of my frame, I could always roll people.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
And I've rolled it, and I've run like towards a corner of the box.
Yeah.
Taken a touch, and I've hit it across goal, and I scored, and I was like, yes.
Proved the point as well, innit?
Yeah. And we ended up winning 1-0 that game as well, so it kind of worked out for me.
That's brilliant, man. And
then they started, next season, they signed like some new players, one being Shane Byrne. Yo, this man would look this way, pass this way. Bro, this man would look this way and pass that way. But I never, the first couple months, I couldn't get to grips with what this man was doing.
Yeah, you're trying to find the wavelength.
And I'm like, because I was always big, I was very, what's the word? I was very flat-footed.
Yeah.
So as the ball's been passed, I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, I've got to react now.
Yeah.
But the reaction's too late because the defenders got me.
Yeah.
We've lost possession now.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So
did you have to change your game? Did you have to adapt your game with playing with players like that?
100%. Like, it was hard, like trying to, when you're in non-league, obviously non-league's is a pyramid, but you don't have many players that have football, let's say football IQ to the point where they see things they see 4 steps in front.
Yeah, that's right.
Little things like checking your shoulders. Checking my shoulders. This is my man here, and I can feel him. I don't need to be checking my shoulders. I don't know who's my next pass. So like you see it a lot with like the Iniestas, Busquets.
Oh yeah, man.
KDBs. When the ball comes, they know where every single player
They already
is.
scanned about 4 or 5 times, if not more.
This time, my visual is just at the ball. I don't care where anyone is. I know as soon as the ball comes, I'm going to hold it, and then I'm going to look up to see where anyone is.
Yeah, definitely, man.
But that's the next level.
I think that's a good point. I think that's a really good point. Like, a lot of lads watching this, they want to play higher.
Yeah.
I watch all the time when I'm watching football on TV, even like Championship, like League 1, League 2, whatever. Like when you get into that pro game, the guys are constantly scanning.
Constantly. And it's crazy. But yeah, Shane Byrne, what a player.
Good player.
And then we went through I stayed at Brackley for 5 years? For 5 years. But in that 5 years, I think every single season we hit the playoffs. We hit the playoffs. In fact, no, rewind. The season that I got bought, we were fighting relegation.
Right.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
We stayed up on the last day.
I bet that's a good feeling.
Next season, playoffs.
Wow. Was that down to obviously was that relegate, or almost being relegated? Was that like a kind of a wake-up call for people higher up to say, right, we need to kind of make changes here to try and push up higher in the league? Or was that down to did you have the same squad, same players, and you just kind of...
We had the same. So the gaffer obviously, I don't like to say got rid, but he let a lot of players go. He let a lot of players go, and then started bringing in his boys. So like, we had a captain called Gareth Dean. You see, if you want a captain, and I'm not saying any other captain's not, because people are different. This guy will leave the match with bloody nose, broken hand, broken foot, and still be playing on.
Empty the tank. That's what I was saying. Empty the tank.
There was no game where Gareth didn't lead by example.
That's what you want from a skipper, isn't it?
Do you get me?
Yeah.
But not all skippers are like that. Some skippers are just better talkers.
Yep.
You get me? Some skippers are, I don't know, they're different. Everyone's got their own leadership ways.
Yeah, definitely.
But Gareth, that guy taught me a lot.
That's wicked, man. I've always preferred skippers who lead by example. I think that's the best way, because you're going to ask other players to do the same. You have to kind of do it yourself, don't you? I've always liked that. Just in terms of coming back to like the non-league, like the time you was playing non-league. Obviously, like what did it actually look like for you at the time? Like, was there like other things involved, like your lifestyle? Like, was there work involved? Was football the full-time thing, even when it was non-league? Like, how did that look?
When did it start? Before I moved to Brackley, I decided that I wanted to do personal training, because I had my qualifications and stuff. Let me not say I had my qualifications. I did have my qualifications, but I never wanted to be a personal trainer. I went uni, and I'd done uni for, I think it was a year and a half. And then I went back to my grandma. I went back home to my grandma, and I said, "Grandma, like, this ain't for me, man. It's sad. It's boring. I'm just dying here." And my grandma turned around. She goes, "If there's one thing that I'd love for you to do, would be to stay in uni, because once you get information up here, no man can take it out. You will always have that information. But if it's not making you happy,"
wise words,
because happiness is probably one of the biggest things in life. If you ain't happy, don't do it. You're just wasting your time, because even the information that you are getting, you ain't really going to retain it. 100%.
You have to be passionate about it, don't you?
From there, I was like, sack off the uni. Then I started concentrating on football more. Then I had my daughter. But while I had my daughter, I think I was still living at grandma's at this point. I used to have a 10 till 6 warehouse job. I had a 10 till 6 warehouse job. Where you see, like, during pre-season, because we trained Tuesday, Thursday, and then games on Saturday. That Tuesday, Thursday was rough, because there was a point where I had just passed, so I had to go to training, and obviously the manager, Kevin Wilkin, he was sick. He was like, he's like my dad in football. You know how you always have that football dad?
Really?
That was him.
Yeah.
And he used to be quite good with like times and stuff. So like sometimes I'd go in a little bit earlier, and I would train by myself. So I'd get and I'll shoot. Did you do the step over? Shoot. And then when the session started, he would make sure that he'd tell me, "Yo, Lee, go."
That's good. See, a lot of gaffers like that. That's really good.
And then one day, I've rushed. When I say I've rushed, because I was kind of late on the football side, I've rushed back to the warehouse. And I must have got there about 2 minutes to 10. I've gone inside, obviously clocked in, whatever, ready to do my shift, waiting around. Obviously, because the people come and they tell you where to go. And the man comes to me and he's like, "This is 7 minutes past 10. We don't have anything for you to do today." But bearing in mind that I've got a baby at home, bro. I'm not looking like I need this money. It's not like I don't need this money. Football money at the time, I think I must have been on like $250 a week. I wasn't even on crazy money. So this just made it a little bit easier for me. Boom. You don't have nothing. So I said, "Listen," I was going through agency at the time. So I turned around to the man. I said, "Listen, never ring my phone again. Never ring my phone again."
Really?
Because how are you telling me 7 minutes into a shift? I've not even earned £1 yet, and you're telling me 7 minutes into a shift?
That's crazy, man.
No.
Was that your first shift?
I'd been working there for months.
Okay.
But just for that one reason,
I see.
like,
But just for that
I've
day,
got a
you were
baby at
7
home,
minutes late.
bro. I've got a baby at
Yeah,
home,
that
and
must
you're
have been
telling
difficult,
me
man. That must have been really tough.
7 minutes into a shift that there's no work today. You could have rang me flipping, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes ago saying the work is low today.
Yeah.
We don't need you today. And I would have been so much more like, all right, like I can go home, I can relax, But the fact that you've made me speed, listen, I don't even know how I didn't get tickets. I don't know how I've never had, in fact, I've had one speeding ticket. I don't know how I didn't get a ticket because down the M1, I know all the cameras now as well. Do you get me? So like the camera, and I'm not, listen, speeding, it's negative. Don't do it. But I needed to get to work.
But sometimes, yeah.
And yeah, I remember that day I said, never ring my phone again. And then I left.
That's crazy. How did you what did you do following that? Like, was it like, okay, I'm gonna hone in and just go all in on the
No,
football? Was it like,
this is
I
how
need to go and find
personal
something
training
else?
started.
What did that look like?
This is how personal training, because I had
I see.
my qualifications, and I used to go to their gym, which is Roadykes Road, which is next to the Leicester Stadium. That was just my normal gym. And then the very next morning, I was so used to waking up early, and now I'm not going to uni. I know I don't have work tonight. What the hell do? I don't have a job. The only thing I've got is football now.
Yeah.
Twiddling my thumbs, and I thought, you know what? Let me just go gym. So I made my way to the gym, done a little workout. And because I'd been to I was a member at that gym for years, and I knew all the people there. And I asked the lady, Lever, her name is, gorgeous lady. Not gorgeous as in beautiful, no, but she's just like a lovely human being.
Yeah. Human being.
And I turned around and I asked her, I said, do you have any jobs going? And she goes, yeah, oh yeah. She always had like, not a thing for me. She just always took a liking to me. You get me? Because I was always happy.
Yeah.
It's just me. I'm just a happy guy.
Yeah.
Good energy, I like to joke around.
Good energy, yeah.
And we always had a good relationship. And she said, yeah, we're actually doing interviews today. You're doing interviews today. I said, all right. And that was the day I met Taku. I don't know if you know Taku. You know Taku? So Taku was there for an interview as well.
No, I don't think I do.
So obviously we're both sat in this one room. And yeah, from that day, we both ended up getting the job. And then we both ended up just making it into what we could. So like in terms of speaking to people, client retention, we spent so much time in competition that we would do so well, because I always wanted to go speak to, I don't know, 75 people today. We wanted to go speak, but we ain't going to speak to the same people.
That's wicked, man.
Do you get me? The gym, the footfall is crazy. I don't care how good a shape you're in, I'm speaking to you. But again, it wasn't even like speaking to them about personal training. Often just have a conversation.
It's just having conversations, isn't it?
Like my first time client, Arjit, I spoke to her probably a month before she even asked me to be a trainer. But because there was no pressure for me to say, come be my client. It was all just relaxed conversations. I ended up picking up just boom, 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 pick up client. Next thing you know, we're saying, okay, how many clients can we get this week? Okay, we're gonna aim for 5 each. You aim for 5, you get 2, you're still buzzing.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, man. That's brilliant. I think working in, because I've done that myself as well, working in a gym environment, it builds, number one, a level of resilience, because you have to almost like, you're speaking to people, but like that's at the beginning, it's outside of your comfort zone to go up to someone in a gym and they got their headphones on trying to train and you're like, yo, what's happening? Like, you're good. Like, and you're not trying to sell anything. You're just trying to build relationships. And like that builds a certain level of resilience. But as you said, it's like those contacts over the month. Sometimes it takes people 2 weeks, sometimes it take people 2 months, you know, but at a certain point, they're like, you know what? Like, I like that guy and I trust that guy and I need to kind of hit a certain fitness goal. Let me go and train with him.
I must.
It's easy as that, man. That's brilliant.
When I first started,
go on.
It was throw yourself in the deep end. We did obviously spend a lot of time learning things, but my first month too, I wasn't experienced. Just like we're not experienced. So like my training would have been, I used to train women exactly the same as how I train men. Not realizing, you get me?
Yeah. I think every PT does that at the beginning.
Can
Like
can I swear?
one type of training for
I
everyone.
don't want to swear. Okay. Dumb shit. Let me tell you,
Yeah, of
dumb
course you can.
shit.
Yeah, you can swear.
Dumb shit. It was just dumb shit.
Me, man.
Because you're looking and you're like, nah, like she should be lifting so much more now. But because of like,
Yeah.
obviously the time of the month, it's in stages. I didn't know all that. I just women the
100%,
same.
man.
You both got calves, you both got
No,
quads,
yeah,
you both got chest. Like you can train, but it's completely different.
Crack on, yeah.
They can do the same movements, yes, but there's
100%,
little things like diets, little things like, you know, like at the end of their time of the month, they get cravings. Do you get me? They get cravings. I didn't know about that. I'm
Yeah, that's right. The thing is that I think that's very, very normal when you start PT and like in the early years. And as you kind of upskill yourself in your knowledge, the training side, the nutrition side, the hormonal side, then it's like, hold on a second, like this ain't, I'm not doing things right here.
This man's lying to me. This woman's lying to me, surely, because at this point, you should be at this stage. Like, why are you not at this stage? But again, through experiences, you start getting better and better and better, and you can start, in a way, tailoring little things. Like, obviously, I know you do it with Chacha Deans. That's a guy that's here to me. And little things like, there was one thing that you told him. This was in the last 6 months, about waking up in the middle of the night. You keep waking up at the same time. And he explained that, and I was like, man, I've still got so much more learning to do.
Yeah. It was, I think, what was it? It was
yeah.
I remember the conversation briefly. It was a while back.
Something to do with, I think it was something to do with food. And whether you're eating too late or
he was having a lot of refined carb, like he was having high sugar like before bed, and that was breaking his sleep. So I remember now. Yeah,
I'm still learning now. Do you get me?
Yeah, every day's a learning day, man. Every day's a learning day.
That was how personal training started, through not being able to work when I had a baby, and then the very next day went into thingy, and I just started training people.
That's sick, man. I want to fast forward a bit to so you were playing non-league football, and now suddenly you make that jump to the pro game. What were you doing differently at that point when you made the transition that other players weren't doing? Because I think there's something like a lot of non-league lads right now want to go. Everyone wants to play pro, but everyone's doing the same stuff, and there's only a select few that will go and make that jump. What was it that
training
you were doing differently?
So me and my ex, we had a flat. We had a flat together, and it just got to the point where, and again, like, I've always been a grafter. At this point, we've got a flat, working in scaffolding, and then and then after the scaffolding, I was a site labourer. The site labour job, the best job ever. The best job. I don't even know if, in fact, they know I'm gonna see.
Really?
It, man. Let me tell you, son. You see, I need to sit up for this one. You see, when I was doing the site labor job, I was the first couple of weeks. You know, you're getting to your surroundings properly, and you're doing everything right. Then I started clocking, like, these lot don't even bother me. They don't bother me for nothing. Maybe twice, 3 times a week, they'll come and say, "Oh, come, we need your help, bro." I used to drive there. I used to obviously say good morning to everyone. Then I used to run back to my car and sleep. But because I never wanted anyone to see me, like, through the thingy, I used to pull down the back seat, get into the boot. I'll go sleep
so you're
for like
flat
3-4 hours. Wake up. Obviously, I got sacked.
You got away with it.
I didn't get away with it because I think they started realizing, like, where is this guy? Kind of thing. And then 3-4 hours, I'm doing nothing. Sleep on my phone, sleep some more, and then come back out lunchtime, let's say, or after lunch, and then they would ask me, "Where have you been?" And I've been in C. I don't know what C means, but I've been in C because I know no one's down there. I'm just cleaning up C.
Yeah, brilliant, man. Brilliant.
I can't say that one out loud. But yeah, the site labor job was lit. But yeah, so where was I? So I got sacked from that, and then I've obviously still got Brackley. Me and the me and my ex obviously moved back into my grandma's house, and the transition, I don't know what happened in that transition. I started training in the mornings. So I'd go to not Elston Park, you know where Elston Leisure Centre is, Ashford. I used to go there and climb over with my boards, my cones and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll do runs.
Right.
So I'd be there for six. Do runs, do some ball work, do some shooting, and then some more ball work. Go there for let's say 6, and then I would leave at 8, half 8. That was a constant every day. Every day. And then while I was obviously, I'm very, what's the word? I don't like to bother people. So I would always do stuff, even though it's hard. I would always do stuff by myself, even though I didn't need to, because there was people there around me. So we had the flat transition of moving over. I have to break everything down, bring it. We lived on the highest story, I think it was 3 stories. We lived all the way up there. And there was no lift, so you had to walk up and down. So imagine walking up and down with a flipping couch by yourself. It's hard. So I've done that. And then one day while I was doing it, I was knackered this day. So I've done my training, went to the thingy. Then I've gone into the gym to obviously do some PTs, left the gym, gone to football. On the way to football, I'm driving. As I'm driving, I'm like, yo, I'm tired, fam. But I could feel the tiredness from a couple hours ago. I stopped off at, what's that place called? Near the motorway. Yeah. Stopped off at the service station. Got a Red Bull. Because I know I can feel it. I'm tired. Start driving. Music is on, but it's not really affecting me. Look to my left. I look to my left again. Both of the lads are sleeping. I'm like, broski, I'm bloody knackered. Okay, window down. 5 minutes, window down. Window down ain't working anymore. It's cold as hell. Like, okay, window up now because I'm cold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Music up.
That cold makes it worse, I find.
Listen to music. 5 minutes later, I'm dozing off. Okay, Red Bull time. Back the Red Bull. I must have backed about 3/4 of that Red Bull in one. Okay, Red Bull's going to kick in. Red Bull never kicked in. It didn't give me wings that day, but let me be honest. It didn't give me wings. About 10 minutes later, I'm going. But I wonder.
Really?
Sleep is like.
That makes it even worse when you're tired and you're people who can't sleep in.
And I need you to be awake right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fell asleep on the way to
No.
Caught myself, but I fell asleep. Woke up to bang. But natural instinct, get out the way.
Shit.
I'm in a fast lane. I've hit someone in fast lane. There's 3 other lanes or 2 other lanes. Hit someone else. So I've gone into the back of one, then I've clipped the bump off the other. And I remember, obviously, the lads waking up, like, what happened? What's going on? And my first instinct was to say, they broke. She broke. I don't know why she broke. And then, that day, we ended up going training. We ended up training and that. And the lads just bantered me. Nothing actually ever came off that one situation, which is weird. Like, insurance didn't go sky high.
Wow.
I gave them my number. I gave them everything.
Well,
none of them rang me or called me. I think the first guy that I hit must have been a drug dealer or something. Because why did you not stop? You felt it, but you didn't stop. The second people, they didn't do anything. Yeah. But where was I? Where was I?
That's crazy. So in terms of so obviously you're going to training there. We were sort of saying about what you was training differently at that point. Was it obviously the training is the physical side of it. Was there a mental side to it where you kind of shifted to go from non-league to pro? Or did you make that shift way back in non-league?
At this point, no.
And you already had that mindset that then took you to the pro level?
I don't know nothing about the mental side. I don't know nothing about the mental side. At this point, it's all physical. It's all physical.
So it's all physical at this point.
You got to get your touch better. You got to run better. You got to sprint. You got to be the fastest guy. You got to bully these people somehow. And when I moved to Boreham Wood, I remember. So imagine I've made the move to Boreham Wood, and me and my best friend we're on the phone every day, like talking about it. And I'm gassed, and I'm like, I'm moving to Boreham Wood. Then we go to pre-season. Obviously, the third pre-season. I went back home because I had a flat. They gave me a flat there. I went back to the flat after pre-season, and I cried. I looked in the mirror, and tears just. And I'm not I'm not an emotional guy. I don't really struggle. I stress until now. I struggle to process things where I can make them feel better within myself. Does that make sense? I've always, because from a young age, I've always had to kind of toughen up. I've never been able to show that side of me. Yeah, everything. There's nothing
You're
that doesn't get
suppressing it a little bit
suppressed.
in
Like
a way.
this is,
Yeah.
it's tough, right? Someone else has got it tougher, bro. Like man up kind of thing. I remember that day we've just had the hardest. I've had the hardest preseason I've ever had in my life. I'm thinking, and then when it comes to the ball work, I'm looking at everyone, and everyone else is so much better than me. My touch, I'm trying to take it around the corner. I'm messing up the drill. I'm like, bro, like I know I can do this, but I'm really struggling. Went back to the flat, looked in the mirror, and when I'm saying I looked at, like I genuinely looked in the mirror, and I just started crying. I remember ringing my best friend saying, "Yo, fuck this. These man can have their money back. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here."
Wow.
And my best friend, being my best friend, is like, "Gee, man up, man. Stop being a pussy. Stop like grow up, kind of thing. Like you've got an opportunity. Not many people can they've had an opportunity like you have right now." And we had a really good conversation, and then about later, I forgot the guy's name. There's a guy that he's big in the mind game. The manager, Luke Garrott, the manager uses him.
Okay.
So he works with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we
like
had
a psychologist.
The guy rang me. We had
a
a conversation, and little things. So like he started teaching me little things, like the reset. If you have a bad touch in the game, how do you reset that? If things ain't going your way, how do you cope with that?
Just out of curiosity, like for some of the lads watching this, the reset in particular, I think that's really important for a lot of lads. Like when you make a mistake in the game, what's the strategy you use when it's like, okay, cool, like
for
I made
me,
a mistake.
It's my
like,
socks.
What's the reset that you put in place for yourself?
You'll see me pull my socks.
Yeah.
If I've done something bad, or I've not had a good touch or whatever, reset is gone now. You go again. Now, if you're having a bad day and you nothing's going for you, you're resetting about 100 times, which is all natural. But I learned that. That you might make a mistake. It is what it is. Like was full of mistakes. You just have to try and make the next thing a positive, and then the thing after that a positive. Whether it could be anything. It could be winning a corner. It could be setting. It could be holding the ball up. This is obviously all striker related. It could be heading it down to your teammate, completing a pass. Do you get me? Making the right run, even though you might not get the ball. They're all positive things that you're doing that are now in your favor.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. I say that a lot to my players is like focus on the next thing. If you made a mistake or you made a series of mistakes, first of all, simplify it. And then having a reset as well. For me personally, it's like sometimes I undo my laces and then do them back up just to give me a couple of minutes. Like obviously the ref stops it when he stops it. But then just focusing on the next thing. It's like, okay, the next header, the next pass, the next tackle. Just do it to the best of your ability.
That's the best thing you can do. Most players will try something extravagant just to make up for that mistake, where it doesn't need to be that. It doesn't need to be that. The next few things can be very simple, and then go for something that's extravagant, because you've already got 2-3 things that you've done. So like it's not a compound. Now you've broken down. Okay, messed up. Positive. Let me try something. Another thing. So the manager himself, he used to say, you're on a points game. So for every positive action you add 1 point. For every negative, you take off 1 point. So can you be in a positive by the end of the game? Little things like that.
I like that.
But I've never had to think about that stuff. Like I used to be someone, if I have a bad touch, which I've always got, like my touch has never been the best. But I've always had like physical attributes to be able to, okay, touch is bad, put my body across. Even though I didn't know how to use my body, I'll put my body across because I know if you hit me, I'm going to fall down. I'm going to win a free kick. Now what? Do you get me? But little things like that.
That point system you've spoken about is really interesting because that almost validates, like, I don't know if validates is the right word, but it allows you to make mistakes. Because you're like, as long as I've got more positives than negatives, it's all good in your mind.
In a game.
Yeah, that's good. I really like
And
that.
yeah, it kind of simplifies it as well for yourself to be able to have a good game. It's simplify. When you simplify football, it's so much easier. But what we tend to do as players is try, I need to do this. Yes, there's tactics to it. Yes, there's, I don't know, where you need to be, where you need to run. There's all that stuff. But simplifying, just a touch, set.
Yeah. Brilliant basics. That's what I try and call it. Just doing the basics. And I personally think the higher you go, I think the guys
They
at
do
your
the
level
basics
and above, they just do
more
the basics
times than not.
really, really well. Better than
Whereas
anyone.
in non-league, you do the basics less.
I agree.
What you try to do some mad stuff.
Yeah.
You get me?
Some extravagant stuff. It's very true. Man. In terms of like that pro environment, right? So like, I want to talk a little bit about fitness because obviously, what I do for within the business, but also like I'm a big fan of like being physically fit to be able to get through 90 minutes. Like, what was the difference in fitness levels compared to non-league when you went into the pro environment? Because I don't think a lot of players give it the respect it deserves.
Like
I personally think that the levels are miles apart.
I cried.
What did it look like?
Fitness, obviously, parts
was that down purely to fitness?
Technical part as well, but your fitness, like I left with blisters on my feet. I left with blisters. My body, bro.
Really?
I felt like I'd been hit by a ton of. You see, when I went back, I slept every day. I slept I slept because I'd never seen anything like this. Remember, I've gone from training 2 times a week. In that 2 times a week, you gotta break down so many things. But in non-league, you don't even have the time. You don't have the time to really work on your game, on your fitness, because 2 sessions, it's not a lot compared to what the full-time teams are doing. Full-time, they're in every single day. Every single day.
What would a typical week look like in terms of like that pre-season? So say, for example, like you got the average non-league lads training, I don't know, 3 times a week, 2 times a week. I'm talking like pre-season, right? When you go into that pro environment, like what would the average week look like when you stepped in? Say you're a couple of weeks into pre-season, the intensity's starting to build. What does it look like Monday through to Friday?
You don't have a break. The first couple of weeks are every day. Like you might get like a Sunday off, then you're back in, boom, 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 boom. And then probably like 3 weeks, then you start getting your Wednesday off again. So it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, Thursday, Friday, Saturday game, Sunday off. And that's how most teams, that's how most teams will do it. Barnet were in every day, every Monday to Sunday. And like,
it's hard graft, isn't it?
They used to tell me when I first signed in, the lads were telling me about Barnet. They were saying, bro, you think you've done pre-season?
Yeah.
Wait till you see the pre-season. And you weirdly enough, I love grafting. I enjoy grafting. I enjoy the feeling of I'm about to be sick here. Do you get me? I'm about to be sick. But
yeah, me too.
I think I've only ever been sick from football once. Do you get me? But I work to the point where I'm like, okay, like it's coming up. Weird enough, I get excited.
Yeah. You know, it's good for you as well in a way, because you know the byproduct of doing that over weeks and weeks and weeks is you're going to be
the
flying.
mental side of it. Most people won't push themselves to that. Mentally, you won't push yourself through that. I learned from a guy in
I agree. Yes.
In Boreham Wood, Femi, big bro. Left back.
Is he centre
mid?
Left
back or outside centre half? It's Femi Ilasam.
Right, okay.
The oldest, I think he was second oldest in the team. But you see, when it came to this, you can't beat him at the running. I think only one person, and that was Erica. Again, my guy. That was Erica. Erica was the only person that beat him once. But when Femi locked in, see, like we'll do like a yo-yo test or a bleep test or whatever test. You know Femi's coming up here. He's coming top. You just know it. Like, that's the guy you need to be battling with in your head, not yourself. Because you'll beat yourself very quickly. But when you see him running, you're like, no, I don't want to stop because he's still going. He shouldn't be still going. Like, this guy's been, he's been in the leagues.
Yeah.
But when you see him grafting, it's like, how are you still grafting like this? How?
Yeah, man. No, I love that. That's definitely a mindset, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
not every player's got that. And I think pre-season is where it highlights it the most, when players can just keep going, even though they're absolutely battered, they'll just keep going. That shows, like, when shit hits the fan in the season, because it always happens, you know who you can lean on and say, oh, he's going to give me something, he's going to give me something. Yeah.
It's
No, I like that, man.
it's very difficult, the transition. Like, either, okay, cool. So so we've done the pre-season, games have started now, and I'm lasting like 70 minutes. The worst one was, I think it was 32 minutes, 33 minutes, and my body just seized up. Done. And the manager's like, after the game, luckily we won that game, because if we didn't, he would have been on me. After the game, he's gone, what's going on? Like, I need more.
Yeah.
I need more. Like, yeah, are you not sleeping well? Are you not eating properly? And he goes, you're not fueling properly.
Yeah. What was you fueling with, like, at the time? Like, what did that look like? Yeah.
I
was
just
it not
didn't
enough carbohydrates? Like,
consume
what was
enough.
it specifically you had to change?
I just didn't consume. Yeah. So, like,
for the demands of, like, what you're doing on a daily basis, you wasn't getting enough calories.
On a normal day. In non-league, not that you have to look after yourself, but you just eat, let's say your normal, I don't know, for me it'll be like, let's say 2,700 calories a day. And mentally, I thought going into football, that would be the same. Like, going into Bournemouth, I'm still going to need to maintain, but not realizing you're in every day, you're working every single day. So you can't, so now
the expenditure
your nutrition
is higher,
has to be up here.
Yeah.
Again, with the right things. And we got a nutritionist that came in one time, and his name was Reese. Really good. And he sent me like a little PowerPoint of what to eat, what time to eat. Broski, I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, this guy wants me to add on weight, bro. This guy wants me to be fat. Like, I'm going to be 96 kg. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So, like, little things like,
eating becomes a full-time job, doesn't it?
You wake up in the morning. He wants you to have, I don't know, like a slice of banana. Because I was driving to Bournemouth. He wants me to have like a slice of banana. Like, you know them, like a smoothie. He wants me to have a smoothie. He wants me to eat while I'm traveling. When I get to football, eat again, train, eat again, then have a snack, and then go sleep. Then, bro, it's too much eating. I don't want to eat that much.
Yeah, that's a lot of food, man.
But you have to do it now, because your body requires it.
100%, man.
Do you get me?
Yeah, you have to match the demands of what you're expending on a daily basis. 100%.
I started lasting more and more in games. Obviously, with Femi, like I said, the guy's a bloody unit. He used to go into the gym, work before work. So now we're in this thing where before we even report for training, we're training in the gym. You know what I mean? We're training in the gym, or we'll go outside and do some finishing. He'll do crossing, we have to do finishing. Before we've even reported. And we used to report for 8:30. So we're training, and then we'll come out, have some breakfast, do some more gym, and then go out to train. Or the normal.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Wow. That's graft, man. That's what people don't see. Like, it's that graft on a daily basis, but that compounds over time. That'll set you apart, won't it? Yeah.
But yeah, that Femi, I owe that one to Femi. Femi and Jamal, 5-field.
That's incredible. It'd be interesting to, maybe one day be able to sit down with someone like Femi with a mindset like that, because that, for me personally, like, that sort of resilience, I find it really, really interesting.
There's levels to the mental side of football. There's levels to it. Before, I thought I was really mentally tough.
Definitely.
I've grown a resilience towards so many things within football. So, like you say, you see, like a big game.
Yeah.
So if we was in a big game, weirdly enough, I've always been a big. I don't want to say this in a macho way. I've always been a big game player. So my name will always pop up in the big games.
Yeah.
I'll always score in the big games, but the little games, which probably mean a lot, I'll get nervous. I'll get nervous and I'm like, I don't know how to act. Do you get me?
You're right. Okay.
Do you feel me?
Yeah, rising to the level of the occasion
But that's
almost
something that I had
on the
to
big games. Yeah.
work on with myself. Like, okay, every game's the same, regardless of what's
Yeah.
on it. Every game is the same. It's a football match of 90 minutes. Simplify it. You don't need to, yes, you need to run, but you don't need to be running even more or any extra because why? You just don't need to. Yes, every game you need to give it everything you've got. And if you go into it like that, you can never go wrong.
Yeah, that's really interesting, man. That applies across, I think that applies across all levels of football. Where it's like you play like top of the league, it's like, okay, we got a massive game coming up. I need to be at this level, and then you play like mid-table, bottom of the league. It's like, we can get away with it. When actually, like, you should be approaching it like that every single game. You know what I mean?
I've seen
really interesting.
Their seasons just end, and you never know whether you're gonna step foot on the pitch ever again. Like, anything could happen to me today. I could get up, drop dead. You never know when that last football kick is going to be. You just don't. You just don't. Like one of the lads at Notts County.
Yeah, that's right. It's not guaranteed.
In the last game, he broke his foot. Like, do you remember Eduardo against Reading, if I'm not mistaken? That one.
Yeah.
It was bad. It was probably worse because
I remember.
We were there to look at it.
Yeah.
Do you get me? When you see it on TV, it's bad. But when you see it in real life,
horrible injury,
bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is someone. This is someone that.
Yeah.
Horrible. The nicest person you will ever meet. Like, again, like guys who just run, tackle, head, everything. And it's like, that couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Do you feel me? But it could. So if you don't go into every game trying to give it everything,
that's harsh.
It could just be taken away from you. And to me, nah, that doesn't sit. That doesn't sit well with me. That doesn't sit well with me. So every game that you go into, you have to give it 100%. In fact, 110%.
Yeah, I like that, man. I think that's a good point for anyone listening right now. Like, you never know what's around the corner, to be honest with you. And football's a very, very short, no matter what level you play, football's a very short, it's a flash in the pan.
Bro,
and before you know it, you're going to be done,
was one of the youngsters,
you'll be looking back on the years you played.
A couple weeks ago.
You might as well make the most of it.
Now I'm one of the oldest. Now people are looking at me for league. And I'm like, no.
Senior player.
I'm still a baby myself, but I'm not even a baby anymore. But because it just goes
yeah, it's crazy, man.
It's like, yo, this is going so quickly. You need to be in the moment. That's what people are always thinking about the next game and thinking, oh, maybe
definitely, man.
I didn't score in this game, maybe I can go score in that game. No, if you didn't score, does a stadium see that, you know what, this guy gave it everything? There was a game at Notts County not long ago. I didn't score in the game. I didn't score. But you see the graph that I put into that game. When I got subbed, the stadium stood up and clapped. The stadium stood up and clapped. And Tragedians will tell you this. The stadium stood up and clapped. And you know them, as I was coming off, I took a breath. I was like, I didn't even score. Like, you would think that I scored a hat-trick and I just won everyone the game. I didn't even.
But that's a nice feeling as well, isn't it? Like, they're recognising your graft, which is almost in a way, obviously there's nothing better than scoring, but they're recognising the graft and like you've put everything into it.
Is,
that's a nice
do you know what? You've earned your money today. You've earned every single penny.
Yeah, man.
Next game, I wanna.
Does it make you want to do it more as well? Like, next game, like, I'm gonna graft more for you.
I want that standing ovation. It's like a dope. It's a dopamine. I want that standing ovation every single game. I don't care. Obviously, I care if I score because I'm a striker. I want to be. Strikers are the most egotistical people you'll ever meet. Like, if we're not scoring and the team wins 4-0, we're pissed. We're angry. We're angry.
That's right. Angry. That's how it should be, man. If you're a decent striker,
I feel like that should be every position. If you've conceded, be pissed that you conceded. If you've not assisted, be pissed that you've not assisted.
100%.
If you've not scored, be angry that you didn't score.
Yeah. 100%, man.
You get me? Okay, I can learn.
That should be the driving force, and even next week say, you know what, I'm going to get an assist, I'm going to get a goal.
I still watch my clips, and I'll watch the highlights. And obviously, we're lucky to have like Huddle and stuff like that to help us. like watch our clips and what body position could you have been in here to make this a better action? Why did this ball bounce off you? Why was you not able to make that run? Do you get me? Like little things like that. Like I'll still watch, and I'm 31 now. I'll still watch my clips. But nowadays you get 20-year-olds that ain't watching their clips because they think, oh yeah, I just know it. No.
Yeah, it's so true.
Don't try reinvent the wheel. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Do you get me?
100%, man. 100%. Nah, I agree with you. 100%. Anyone listening to this who's a young lad, that is sound advice from a guy who's doing it currently in the trenches, been there and done it.
Look at the people that are already doing it.
You have to, yeah.
Like I'll tell you, not to count you, if we was to say who's the top 3 strikers, like as in who's number 1, number 2, number 3, it would go Jata, Dennis, and then me. I'm third choice striker. I've never been third choice striker.
Yeah.
Never been third choice striker. But Jata's on like 16 goals. Dennis is on like 15 goals. In Notts County, I'm on like 3 goals. I'm on three goals. But every single one of us brings something different. Do you get me? And understanding your own game is probably the biggest thing. When I was younger, luckily, I got the chance I played right wing. Definitely. I played number 9. I played left wing. I played all these positions. But my biggest and best thing was the hold-up. In Notts County, well, in the league, in League 2, no one holds the ball better up like me. No one. No one holds that ball better than me. No one. My ball retention in that league is top. If not top, maybe second. Maybe. So like, but I know that that's my thing. So I don't try to do things that, don't get it twisted. You want to be free and you want to be doing step overs and stuff. But when you do what you're good at if you say 1 out of 10 to 10, you look so much better. You look so much better.
Yeah.
The team looks so much better. There's a balance to the team.
That's a very good point.
Now, if I start dropping into the 10 and trying to face people up, that's not my game. There's 10s there to do that. You get me? Everyone's got their job. But
that's right.
It's weird because it has to be a very well-oiled machine. Football is about individuals, but
that takes time.
Mainly about the team. So you have an individual moment.
Absolutely.
Again, it's all about moments. You'll have an individual moment of magic and you think, yo, that was sick. But don't forget, when we need to defend, we defend together.
Yeah.
You get me? We're a team at the end of the day.
Yes, absolutely. It's funny, like, I was in a change room the other day, we had a game, and I was saying exactly the same thing. And it was like, every single player's in here for a specific reason, because you have something specific that you bring to this changing room. Right. And so just do what you're good at. Right. Don't try and like, if you're good at running, run. If you're good at finishing, finish. If you're good at heading, head. Just do what you're good at. But then it's that having that belief within yourself. Say, okay, I'm in here for a reason, number 1. And number 2, I just need to focus on 1 or 2 things that I'm very, very good at. And when everyone brings that to the machine, then all the little cogs are turning.
It is so simple.
That's football, isn't it? That's it.
But so hard at the same time.
This is it's simple, not easy. Yeah, you're right. Before we wrap up, I can sit here and talk to you all day, to be honest, really. I want to give you a couple of just a few questions, quick fire questions. There's not that many, to be fair.
My guilty pleasure
First
food.
one, your guilty pleasure food. What is it? Yeah, so for me personally, it's like, I think like tiramisu ice cream.
I love
like
cookies and biscuits.
Cream, like, I've got a bit of a sweet tooth.
Huh? Right now?
Yeah. What's your favourite cookie?
Yes, white chocolate and raspberry.
What's your favourite one? Yeah.
What? It has to be but
top tier, man. M&S biscuits are the one. They're dangerous.
To Notts County, let me tell you, I'd never set foot in M&S. I'd never set foot in M&S in my life. Unbelievable.
Really?
But yeah, it's that.
That biscuit aisle's a special place, man. I think, shout out to my mother-in-law. She introduced me to the M&S biscuits. It's the pistachio ones. You know, the M&S pistachio ones. They got nuts in them, a little bit of dark chocolate.
Yeah,
and then they're similar to the white chocolate ones.
Worry,
honestly,
Saturday,
if you've not tried them, that could be the next one. What's the worst thing about being a footballer? Okay,
well, we spend more time.
How long do you spend away from them with the family? Typical week?
Especially with my job, having the gym and having the boot camp and whatnot. Like I spend more time. So in the mornings, I'll go football. By the time I come back, my daughter's gone nursery. The other one's gone school. By the time I now come back, I go sleep. I go to the gym. my daughters come home, I don't see them till I come back from work.
Yeah.
It's that and losing.
Yeah. That's a
And
sacrifice a lot of people
when
don't
I say
recognize,
losing,
isn't it?
there's a way to
Yeah.
lose a game. There's a way to lose a game. If you give every player's giving it everything and you lose, hold your head high, hold your chest high. But if you see 3 or 4 not giving it everything and you lose, it's the worst feeling. The worst feeling. Yeah.
I agree with that. I think that runs across all football. If you've grafted and you know you're not up and done anymore, they just put the team on the day. Fair play.
So bad. Like,
if you know there's more left in the tank, it's like,
with
that sits with you for a few days, man. Yeah.
Locking off football and just, I struggle with that. So my missus, she'll get it. She'll be like, I don't want to talk. Don't talk to me right now. I don't want to talk. But that will go on Saturday night, Sunday all day. And then it's like, okay, when it hits about 6 p.m. on Sunday, I'm like, all right, it's just football. You're fine. Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah. It takes about 24 hours, doesn't it? What's the best moment in your career so far?
I'd say getting promoted to League 2. Getting promoted to League 2. That was a surreal moment. A surreal moment. And do you know what? Let me. I'm gonna sound crazy, and I don't know if you do this, but do you know about manifestation? See, I'm a big believer in manifestation.
Yes.
Yo, bro, The Secret. I've read it.
It's funny you say that. I've got this on my desk.
I've got a book upstairs.
The Secret.
Can I go get it?
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
let me show you this book.
Yeah. Go grab it, man. Go grab it.
Have you got this one? The Daily Teachings, bro. Manifestation is a thing.
No, I need to get that. I've been meaning to get that.
And people need to really hone in on it. Like, if you believe you can 100%. Do something, believe it and act on it. Believe it and act.
Yeah, 100%, man. This, for anyone who's like watching this on YouTube, or even if you listen on the podcast, like even if you're watching on Insta, wherever you're watching this, like this book will change your life. I personally, like when I started implementing principles within this book, it literally changed my whole business, my attitude, 100%. Everything. It's like I was a different person.
But I remember when I first found out
it's incredible
about this secret stuff. I was like, bro, get the hell out of here with that nonsense, man. And then one day I just said, you know what? Let me try it. And
yeah, me too.
I mean, I've gone from non-league to flipping League 2.
That's it, man.
I remember when I said I was waking up at 5:30 and I was on the training pitch for 6. During that time, I used to tell myself I'm going to play full-time football. And that was my thing. I want to play full-time football. Within a year, I was playing full-time football. Within a year.
That's sick. I'm a big believer. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that, big believer. Massive respect as well, because I think what a lot of people don't realize is whatever, like this principle we're speaking about of manifestation applies to everything and anything in life. And like thinking it is the start, but then I think also like acting on it. A lot of people don't act on it. A lot of people do manifestation. Exactly. They're like, I want to achieve this, or I am this, or I am that. But then they don't act in alignment with that.
Oh, bro.
And when you start acting in alignment and start like changing your vibration frequency, which we can probably speak another hour
saying,
about.
I want a coffee.
Things start to change,
Doing nothing. Coffee just going to magically come and come on now.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm a big believer in manifesting what you want and believing that you are going to get it. Believe that you are going to get it.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I like that, man. Final question from me. If there's a non-league lad listening to this right now who wants to make the jump from non-league to pro, one thing that if they fixed it would move them forward the fastest.
Your work rate. There's so many.
In terms of
I've left
everything
it
you do,
open-ended,
not just on the pitch, but off the pitch as well.
It can't just be just one thing. You can't just say my running. No, your work rate is your work rate with your sleep.
Yeah.
Your work rate with your food. Your work rate with the gym. Your work rate with training. Are you doing anything extra? Yeah. Do you get me?
Yeah.
It's such an open-ended answer that you want to work at everything. You want to work at everything and just try, even if it's 1%. Even if you look at the biscuit tin. Like I've got fruits just behind me right now. I've got biscuit tin over there. Which one am I going to choose? That requires work rate, because now you're looking at the bad option and the good option, and you're like, okay, which one's going to put me in better stead? Well, the the fruits are. The fruits are going to make my body work a little bit better. The little things like sleep. Are you going to sleep at 1 a.m. every morning, every night, when you've got to be up at 8 in the morning to go training? Well, you're not going to be able to train well. So you sleep better, you'll train better. Compound that, or better, you're going to be a better player. So I'd say work rate, because
absolutely, man.
I'm massive in hard work. I'm so big in it. I'm so big in grafting and having that satisfaction that, you know what, I've given it everything. If I fall short after giving it everything, I can go sleep and think, do you know what, I gave it everything. I just wasn't good enough. I just wasn't good enough. And that in my heart, that makes me so much. I'm so much more at peace with that. Yeah.
Definitely, man. Knowing that you laid it all out on the table, there's nothing left. Yeah, that's wicked. That's a great answer as well. Love it, man. Love it. Guys, that is all for today. That's been a great episode. It's one of my favourites, to be fair. I could have probably sit for another hour talking to you. Massive respect, Lee. I appreciate you jumping on. A proper example of someone who's probably done it the hard way and proven that if you do really lock in and you've got a deep belief in what you do, and also you put the action behind it, anything's possible, no matter whether it's football or anything outside of that. So, yeah, I really appreciate you jumping on, and I've really enjoyed today. I've learned a lot as well
so much
about
more.
the program.
I could literally sit here and tell you so much more.
Yeah, really insightful, man.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. We'll have to do this again. I think we could probably get another episode in at some point. Like, we'll definitely have to. Amazing, man. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please like, share, subscribe. And if you have any questions for me or Lee, please drop them somewhere around this video. There'll be like a comment box, or if you're on Instagram, just drop us a message. It's at LAX Fitness. Is that right? At LAX Fitness if you want to grab Lee. And at Coach_Cayman if you want to ask me any questions. I appreciate you guys listening in, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.